This is my one of the cold frames where I planted my perpetual spinach and winter giant spinach. The one you are seeing is the perpetual spinach, and if you come across this side, this is winter giant spinach. Slightly different in terms of structure and taste, but otherwise they're all same family. These plants will serve me through winter, and I'm going to remove them next year April so that I can plant my melon. This is my cold frame for melons during the summer time. Otherwise I put coriander, spinach, some spring onions, etc. This is my another cold frame where I planted coriander. You can see it's already gone bush. I need to start harvesting it. And on the other side I got this spring onions. The variety is called Performa. This is the overwintering variety. And this side of the coriander I got two varieties. First time I'm trying cut and come again during the winter time or autumn and winter. And on the left hand side you can see the vast difference, major difference in terms of growth. This is called fine leaved coriander. Hopefully both of them will serve me during the autumn and winter. These are my peppers, chilies and aubergines. You can see the peppers and you can see the chilies. They are still doing great, and the peppers are generally until mid-November, and aubergines end of October. And the other side as well I got lots of chilies and aubergines. Now you can see the chili plants and the peppers, chilies and peppers, and some of the aubergines this side as well. They are doing very slowly this time of the year. Maybe another 3 weeks on final harvest, then I'm going to remove them. This is my another greenhouse. This is Malabar spinach, Indian leafy vegetable. It's been everywhere, and one of the chili plants in this greenhouse. The chilies are ready, and I got some seedlings for winter planting. Those are the brassicas, broccoli and cabbage, and the cauliflowers there. I need to plant them in a couple of weeks time. These are the cucumbers. I want the seeds from them, that's why I let it grow big, and hopefully I can harvest some seeds for next season. This is my one of the greenhouses. I'm going to remove this Karela and goats. Karela, that's for seeds. I left it, and I still got some tomatoes. I'm going to leave the tomatoes because I can harvest them until December. And aubergines here. These are the plants. I'm going to slowly get rid of one by one. I need the space for something else for the winter planting. This is my outdoor raised bed. I have planted perpetual spinach seedlings, and that one is fennel. Basically this is the second growth of the fennel this year. I cut down to the root level. You can see the side shoots have come up, and that's doing great. I planted some perpetual spinach seedlings. Hopefully they will grow quickly before the frost comes. Otherwise they'll struggle. Once they are established, they should be fine. They can withstand for the frost temperatures. This is the small area where I created under my blackberry bush. This is the Swiss chard, another variety of winter spinach. It's a beet spinach. similar to perpetual spinach, but slightly different structure and slightly different taste as well. This is my chard. You can see different colors and different structures as well. And the other side, perpetual spinach, and this will definitely see through me during the winter time, and I need to carefully use it because my chickens, they love this spinach, so I need to split between the family and the chicken family. And when you come here, this is the chard, rhubarb chard, and a bit of a coriander is still left there, and the kale plant here, dwarf curly green kale plant. These are my spring onions. I'll be harvesting in a day or two. And these are my potatoes, main crop potatoes. I'm so lazy to harvest, but I need to harvest them this weekend. Otherwise, I can't plant my garlic over the weekend. So tomorrow will be my harvesting day of these main crop potatoes. They look really good in terms of health. Hopefully, I get a better harvest. This is my outdoor raised bed. I directly sown this spinach, and also if you see in the middle, I got some beetroots. I need to weed off this bed, these chickweeds, and you can see the other row as well, beetroots. Hopefully they'll grow quickly based on the weather, and then I get some harvest during the winter from the beetroots. I'm not worried too much about this spinach. They definitely grow. I've been doing this for ages. Beetroot wise, I'm a bit delayed this year, but hopefully they'll pick up the growth. This is my beetroot bed, and if you see, for the weather, the leaves are started turning yellow, but in terms of beetroot, they are really good. This is multicolored beetroot. I'm going to chop the leaves, all the yellow leaves, and leave the green ones, healthy ones, and I start harvesting during this autumn. This is my Indian palak. I harvested half of it. Lots of weeds I need to get rid of, but in terms of harvest, this will be harvested tomorrow, and I need this bed for my onions or garlic this weekend, so tomorrow is harvesting day for this Indian palak. These are my outdoor tomato. They're still okay. I haven't seen anything wrong with them, but the ripening time is more now. Earlier I used to get these tomatoes ripen in couple of days. Now it is taking at least 10 days to ripe these tomatoes. I need to remove these plants by end of October, so probably I will have to harvest all these green tomatoes and then ripen them at home by just putting one banana in between. They'll ripe quickly. So that's the plan. But time being, I'm going to leave them for another 2 weeks. These are the red cabbages. There are 2 in there, and I got 2 more here. And you can see the Brussels sprouts. They will be ready in 2 to 3 weeks time. Yeah, I got 3 plants here. You can see the broccoli there. I harvested 1 today, and this side as well. There is a broccoli there, and broccoli here. When it comes to the other brassicas, you got the purple color Brussels sprouts. Can't see it properly because it's in the net. And then callets the other side. And if you come here, this is the different variety of red cabbage. You can see. Yeah, you can see now it's forming. I got 6 of them. This is my bottle gourd trellis. They're still small bottle gourds left. I'm going to leave this plant maybe another week. Hopefully they'll mature, then harvest, and I can remove the whole plant. And if you see across, this is my whole allotment, and some of the beds are ready for the next season. These are my strawberry runners. I took it from the existing plants. I'm going to plant them in a greenhouse for early harvest. This is the mint. What I did was I cut to the soil level and I topped up with the fresh soil. You can see the color and also the fresh shoots coming through. I will be moving them into the greenhouse soon, so that during the winter time I can harvest. I left with 3 pots of carrots. Hopefully I can manage the winter with these 3 pots. I need to move them either into cold frame or into the greenhouse. I still got my seedless grapes, not many, few, and I need to prune this grapevine properly, otherwise it's not going to give me the fruit next year. And my blackberry this side, properly pruned and tied up for the next season. And the only bait for me in terms of fruit is the raspberry. You can see still it's producing the raspberries, and end of November I'm going to cut to the ground level and it will come back next year. This is my medlar fruit tree, loads of fruit, and I started harvesting them. I really like them. The taste is slightly different. Sometimes it's very, very sweet, sometimes it's slightly different. And look at my banana plants. I need to protect them with the fleece or move them into the greenhouse, otherwise they're going to die. So hopefully I'm going to do that in a couple of weeks time. And this one is kiwi. I took the stem, somebody was pruning a couple of months back, and then I put it in this pot, and it started surviving, and also it got very strong roots. This is the new stem it basically put recently. That's my plum. I pruned it. I don't want it to go too tall. I just pruned it at 7 feet tall. And this is the fig, nearly end of the season. I need to feed them with the food so that they'll be ready for the next season. And this is my kale, perpetual kale, Tantan Dean. This is one of the savior for the winter time. We like, kale leaves. They are very nutritious and very tasty. These are my gooseberries. I did prune them a couple of days back, and I can manage properly when I prune them, otherwise they go everywhere. And this is the red currant, and I prune them as well. All the stems you can see. I don't want them to grow beyond this fruit cage so that birds don't get to them. Birds have their own area to feed on. And this is my blueberry, the other blueberry, the last fruit. It's a pink color blueberry. Look at my dahlias. They're so beautiful. They keep coming. I need to get the bulbs out of the ground and store it before the first frost. And look at the cosmos. So pretty. And bees love them. That's one of the reasons I left them. And look at this verbena. So beautiful. All these dahlias are in pots. This is the 3rd year I've been growing them in a pots, and they're doing really well. And even though it's a cold weather, somehow they're basically flowering and looking happy so far.